First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to draw my horizon line. Yep. Just let me know if it's too dark as well, guys. But that's the horizon line. Yeah. So the horizon line represents the viewer's eye line. The horizon line represents the viewer's eye line, or where the viewer is going to see directly. Then on the other side, we'll mark out our vanishing points. Yeah. Okay, Ro, yep, I'll upload it to YouTube. Don't worry about that. Enjoy your studies. So labels 1 and 2 for the vanishing points, okay? And you see now we've got this tall building here. So to represent this line, we're just going to draw one going straight down the middle, yeah? A vertical line going straight down the middle here. And also, guys, I've just got a 2-point perspective guide that I've created. It's a quick intro to perspective drawing, and it's now available on my website. It's only £3. So if you want to purchase that and have a go-to guide, whenever you get lost, you can purchase that and have a have a guide of whenever you want to practice perspective drawing. It's a nice introduction, 12 pages, so you can check that out as well. So yeah, the vertical line here. And now what we're going to do, because you see this building is very high off the ground, right? So let's start by drawing some guidelines along the outside, yeah? Now obviously it won't be so accurate because we're not using a ruler or we don't have an isometric grid. So technically we will be slightly off the 100% of it. But when did 120 people get in here? What the heck? When did you guys get here? Say hi. Say hi so I know you guys are real people. Also, download my perspective guide. It's only £3. It's a one-off purchase. It will teach you the basics of 2-point perspective. But yeah, drop a follow as well. Drop a follow. Everyone in here that said hi, you have to follow me now. You have to follow. Right, so now we've got our basic form, yeah? But now see what we're gonna do, because if now, let's get the image now again, right? And let's look at it. Cool, so we've got the vanishing point that looks like here, but there's also one there too, right? Because we could actually start the guidelines from here and there, yeah? So how we're going to combat that and make this building look less distorted, this is where I'm going to have to move the camera up a little bit. And I won't be able to see the chat as much, but I will check it every so often. But guys, definitely follow. Yeah. So now there's a little technique that I like to use. Haven't got a name for it. Maybe you guys know what I'm going to do. But now I'm going to use another vanishing point just off the paper here. Yeah. So you see that? There's another vanishing point and another one this side. So now we can use that as to draw more guidelines in our image. Yep. Then now let's start drawing the structure of the building and the road. Okay, you can even draw a few more guidelines just in case we need them. Okay. Now we can start making a vertical line on the sides. Now you can draw another guideline for this area here, this Maggie's Cafe, and another one here. Nice. But guys, definitely drop some likes in the chat as well. If you like the tutorials, drop some likes. And now we can start. I'm going to use a heavier pencil because I want you guys to see the lines I'm making now. All right, so you got this Maggie's sign here. Nice. I'm just checking the chat every so often for questions. But guys, if you have any questions, let me know. Charmaine, good evening. I didn't even see you there. How you doing? And Jake, thanks for following. Everyone that jumps in this live, they should follow. And then on the edge. Remember, you can draw along with me as well. This is a really good example for perspective drawing. Now we got the edge here. So you see, starting to form now the structure of a building. You probably might not be able to see it just yet, but it's forming. Trust the process. So you see now I'm just following the guidelines that I've already drawn, and I'm using those shapes, those lines, sorry, to do my drawing. And we can draw another line. And then, so you see now, another one there. You see it? Yeah, I used to do this 2-point perspective in high school, bro. Love it. That's it. Jake, thank you, man. Glad you're liking the tutorial. And Jellyfish, I'm glad you see it too. Yep. Takes a bit of getting used to in the beginning, but you always get the hang of it. The more you practice it, the more you learn, the more you can understand it. Right, so I'm drawing out all my shapes roughly. Yeah, so remember you can use a ruler. You can use a ruler, or you can do it freehand. Yeah, the choice is yours. Okay. And then, so now you got some other, or maybe it's starting from back there. Maybe here. Yep, so you guys seeing it? Now we're going to add some of our structure, so we can start adding some detail, yeah, like the windows, the doors. Can start adding stuff like that. So we're just going to measure out from where our vanishing point was and just draw out some lines. And you can make, This is why I say draw light in the beginning, guys, because the chances are your drawing won't be exactly how you want it in the beginning. You will have to do some neatening up and some tidying up before you get it how you want it to look. And even then it may not be perfect, so but who cares about being perfect anyway? All right. So yeah, now you can start seeing the cafe start to form. This Maggie's Cafe. Does anyone actually know where this is? Can you explain it a bit more about the extra vanishing points off the grid? I don't get how it works. Yep. So, with the vanishing points that are going off here, because, okay, let me bring this into the picture. And then, you know what, I wish I had like a marker pen that I could show you guys. Maybe I'll use this. So you see this guideline here, and then this guideline here. Do you see how by putting it here, it's going off the page? So the vanishing point is actually off the page, and that's what I've done here, basically. So with this one now, I've kind of tried to emulate that here, where I put my vanishing point kind of around the same point here. Hopefully I'm explaining that right. But put it simply, if we draw guidelines from this one, I'll show you an example. Hopefully these outlines I'm making can kind of help you. Do these lines help? Because if you see here, this is actually a vanishing point. Yeah, so this one here is a vanishing point. The objects are getting smaller as they go towards this point here. But they also, if we're following this guideline, there's a vanishing point here too. Yeah, and then on this side, there's a vanishing point on that corner. Yeah. I don't mind, I've ruined the picture now, but it's fine. It's good because you guys learned it. Yeah, so it actually helps me understand it a little bit more. So you see now, this building is going on the outside vanishing point. See? The building's going towards the outside of the vanishing point. Yeah. However, you got another vanishing point here and here for the pavement, I would say then. Yeah. So again, actually, it's multiple vanishing points, but I would say it's still dominantly a 2-point perspective. I do these kind of drawings on construction, yes. Nah, Jellyfish, don't be sorry, it's all good because it's good for me to explain it in more depth because it boosts my understanding as well. And we're all learning together. So I'm glad that we can overcome these challenges. Nice. But yeah, I'm glad you do these. What do you do in construction, Jay? And all the 45 people in here, you should definitely follow. You should definitely follow me. Say hi and follow. If you say hi, I'll shout you out. But just say hi so I know you're real people. Because it's so random how that happens. Okay, so let's get back to the main subject. Now we can start adding in some windows. Right, adding these windows, vertical lines for the windows. Oh. There we go. Right, now, if you're drawing this at home, you don't have to copy mine exactly. You can do your own version. Hi. Nang. Shout out to Nang. You can do your own version as well. This is just for guidance. Yeah, so now we can start having fun, start adding in some more details. You know, what we see. As you see, there's a couple more windows here. And you see, the more guidelines you draw, the easier your drawing is going to be. Yeah, because now, because I've drawn these guidelines before, it's much easier because I've got a foundation of where I'm going to place my objects. Yeah. But remember, guys, you can download my 2-point perspective guide. It's a nice 12-page intro to perspective, 2-point perspective drawing. If you want to learn 2-point perspective, get that guide. It's £3, one-off purchase. I've got many, many more products on the way as well, guys. Some are going to be free. Only the best cafe in South East London. Jay, you know. Okay, all right, Jay, it's in South East London. But where though? But where in South East London? Let's see if Jay gets it. Lewisham, yes. All right. Jay's from the ends. Jay knows still. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot about this other building here. See? And now, look, I'll even show you guys one more thing. So, just to show you that everything kind of follows a line. When we draw, Jellyfish is going to be in London on Sunday. Yes, if you go to Lewisham, stop by this cafe. Stop by the cafe and say, hey, my art tutor drew a picture of this place. Watch that. See? Oh, I just went on my drawing. But oh well. Look. See, there you go, look. So everything follows a line. Everything follows a specific line. Yeah? What got you into landscape sketching? Well, I've always enjoyed drawing landscapes, and I find that it's actually therapeutic in a way. But the more deeper you look into it, the landscapes are a good way of telling a story. Because you can understand the history of the place, the emotion of the place. Teach us how to do a car. Leo's so off topic right now. Leo's so off topic, but I appreciate it though. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. That is a good idea. Right now we're doing this, but in the future, follow my page because you never know what tutorial might pop up. Tutankhamun experience. Can't wait to get some more reference pics. Yep, that's it. Nice. Get as many photos as you can. Every day I take so many photos on my way to work and stuff. Leo, drop a follow because you never know when a car tutorial might pop up. So that's the best advice I would say is follow my page. Keep updated with everything I'm doing because you never know. Right, so now, oh yeah, I forgot to draw that building. There's the building. All right. Already following. Oh, Leo's already following. All right, cool. Well, when the car tutorial's up there, I will be the first person to tag you. You'll be the first person to know. So cool. Now let's add some shade. Let's add some shade to our drawing. Obviously, you can erase the lines, but I'm just leaving mine for now. There we go, shade in. And don't worry if things overlap or if you draw outside of the lines. Don't even worry about it. Just have fun with it. Right, it's just a light shade right now. We're just adding a light tone. We're not putting too much pressure. You see how I'm holding the pencil? See how I'm holding the pencil? From Lewisham. Yeah, I'm from Lewisham. The thing is, yeah, I grew up all around South East London and South West London. So I would say I'm just a South Londoner. I'm a South Londoner. Because I lived in Brixton, I've lived in Lewisham, I've lived in Catford, I've lived in Bromley. Like literally Deptford. So many parts of South West and South East. Herne Hill. So I'll just call myself a South East Londoner. Or South Londoner, I should say. South Londoner. Cool. So now we're gonna, if you don't have a pencil set, a whole set of different shades of pencils, don't worry, because all you have to do now, if you don't have that many pencils, just draw light, just so light, like a feather, for this white part of the building here. Yeah, I just want you to draw light. Or on the other side, you can leave that negative space. That's another way to do it. I'm from Manchester, but I wished I lived in London. Wow, what's Manchester like? What's Manchester like? I got so many stories of growing up in London, you know, that I could tell you guys. But you know, on my YouTube, I'm thinking to do a little story time, you know. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Should I do it on TikTok or? Because YouTube, I like YouTube because you can put different type of content out. So what I'm thinking, because I'm already putting out these like art advice, life lessons videos. Story time whilst you draw. Yeah, what's your YouTube channel? My YouTube channel is J Mansano Illustrations. I'm definitely going to do the story time while I draw. 100%. That's on the books. That's on the cards. That's definitely on the cards. But yeah, I got a couple of advice videos up there already. But they're me talking to the camera. I'm not actually drawing in them. So that, if I combine the two together, that's a recipe for greatness. So now we can start adding in the darker shades. It's cool. I like the city. I live in the outside, so I can see city and country. Yeah. See, that's what I would like as well. Manifestation Mama, good to see you. Long time. So, wow, I've just actually looked at my drawing properly. It's actually starting to form. But you know what? One thing, I got too carried away already and we haven't drawn the pavement yet. So let's add the pavement in. Let's add that pavement in to our drawing, the road area. All right.
1 point perspective drawings are so hard. Good job. Thank you. And Fazil,
You can actually download a free perspective guide. Go to my website and download the free 1 point perspective guide. It will tell you how to do 1 point perspective. So download that guide and get started today on that. So you can learn some perspective drawing. That guide is free. The 2 point perspective, you do have to pay. It's £3. And I would say it's worth even more than £3. But I just want to make it so affordable for you guys. So I've just kept the price as low as possible. But if you purchase it, you're going to gain
£3,000 worth of value. I'm from Scotland, and Scottish architecture is something else, you know.
I can imagine. I can imagine. Wow. I'd love to go to Scotland someday. I will go to Scotland one day, actually. Definitely. Definitely will go to Scotland. So there you go. I'm starting to freehand my sketching now. Getting that red bus there, if you can see it.
No way, not getting it perfect would give me lots of anxiety. I like drawing plants or animals.
Okay, no worries. No worries, go for it. But it's there when you're ready. If ever you decide one day you want to learn, you know where to get your guide. You know the first place to turn when you want to learn that. But I like drawing. I'm trying to improve my animal drawing, actually.
And oh yeah, guys, I'm going to actually show you some exclusive artwork soon. But I need to get to... I want to get to 6,000 likes. And I'm going to show you guys some really, really, really exclusive artwork. In fact, no, I think I've posted it, but I'll show you guys some other bits I've been working on too on my iPad. So if you want to see some iPad work, get me to 6,000 likes, and I will show you the iPad work. Yeah, so you see now what I'm doing here? Which black artist draws buildings from photographic memory? He's a genius. Yeah, I can't... what's his name?
Oh man, I can't remember his name, but I know the artist you're talking about, because I re-shared his work the other day on my Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, follow that, by the way. It's J Mansano Illustrations. So follow that too. But yeah, I reposted his work. It's really good, but I can't remember his name.
Stefan something. Done the likes. Are we on 6K?
Wow. All right. I better show you this work then. Cool. I'll show you guys what I've been working on. All right. Can't show you my password. Wait. Okay. I'm just going to show you this right now. I followed a nice tutorial, and then I followed it, and I got this as the end result of my tutorial following. It's really good. Isometric drawing, guys.
This is the time lapse. I want to commission you. Yes, you can commission me, definitely. Did you check the channel out? Jellyfish, what was the channel? Sorry, I'm forgetful sometimes. Just remind me the channel. I am forgetful sometimes, so just remind me. Flow, yes, flow. That's it, flow. Yep, flow. Upright man. Just send me a message, and then I'll get back to you. Send me a message. I'll get back to you. Definitely after this live stream, because I can't message you right now. So just message me now, upright. Yeah, and then we'll get that commission sorted. Yeah. So there you go. I followed that tutorial, and then I'll show you guys another one. I tried to then do my own one, yeah, without following any tutorial. Just like try to do it off my memory the next day. So I done this morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning. This is the one I did by myself. So I did this without any tutorial. I just tried to do it. I couldn't get the colors exactly how I wanted it, but I'm getting there, right? I'll show you guys one more thing, because you guys are my true supporters here. I'll tell you something I'm working on. I'm working on a children's book as well. Look, this is one of the characters. So you guys are going to see a nice children's book coming soon as well. I'm telling you, I got so many projects, but those are a few of them. But yeah, if you guys need an illustrator, let me know. I'm here to help. But yeah, there's a lot of projects going to be en route soon. Yeah, because my goal is to be a professional illustrator. Well, I am actually, what am I saying? I am a professional illustrator, but I want to make it a full-time salary income where I can live off my illustrations. Because, oh, sorry, am I missing messages? Because the camera, what was the brush for the children's book? Oh, the brush was, okay, let me go again. Let me tell you guys the brush. Hold on. Do you guys prefer me to use, would you prefer me to use the iPad or the traditional pencil? Because maybe we can mix it up now and again. So the brush I'm using is Taralia. Did I show my password? Oh, wow. All right. Oh, man. All right, I have to change it. I trust you guys. But yeah, it's not the same password for everything anyway. It's just for the iPad. But yeah, traditional pencil, all right. Well, now and again, we'll switch it up. But now you see what's going on here with this drawing now. So now, let's start shading. Hold on. Let's use a lighter pencil. Start shading in. And remember, you can use an eraser to get rid of those unwanted lines. I love the sassafras. I think I tried that one as well. But I like the artistic brushes. I'm still getting used to the actual paint brushes, but I like the artistic brushes because it actually feels like real paint. All right, so there we go. You are very talented even with teaching. Ah, thank you. Lovely Lay, thank you. Do you have a pile or book of drawings you've done in the past to compare? What do you mean by a published book of drawings or something? How do you mean, Leo? What do you mean? Tell me. But thank you guys. You know, yeah, I got big goals, man. Trust me. There's gonna be a lot of things happening. That's why I say, guys, you should definitely be following my TikTok, because I usually, the best place to follow me is probably TikTok, I would say, because I do always put the announcements on here first. But if you really want the first-hand announcement, subscribe to my newsletter and you can be the first to know. Not a book or like a drawing that you can compare to this one. Portfolio. Oh yeah, I've got portfolio. Check my website. Link in bio. There is a lot of new work that I've done since that, so the portfolio will have to be updated. But if you want to see some type of specific illustration style, or if you want me to send you some examples of my work, I can definitely do that as well. All right, I've moved the camera down a bit. So now you see I'm starting to add in my details. Yeah. Guys at home, are we drawing along with me? Who's done a drawing tonight? If you've done a drawing, tag me in the drawing, then I'll repost it if you're okay with that. Or I don't have to repost it. You can just send it to me and then we can have a chat. If you have any questions after this, message me. Gotta watch first, then try. Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm similar as well. Sometimes I watch the tutorial and then I try it a bit later on. But sometimes I just go straight in. I'm just like, yo, let's just do it. Depends. It depends how complex it looks. But yeah, everyone has their own way. But now I can just start having fun. This is actually my favorite part of the drawing, you know. When you start, just any advice on the best way to get proportions right with angles? Yes. Yes. Joshua, what are you trying to draw? What subject are you trying to draw? Let me know so I can help you as best as I can. I do also offer one-to-one tuition. I offer one-to-one tuition. So if you want direct, specific lessons on drawing, we can arrange that too. Just reach out. There we go. So you see now I can begin to add my shade to my drawing here. All right, I might give this to Maggie's Caf. I might give it to them, or see if they want a print of it. Uzbek, how you doing? Yeah, I need to add a character, you know. Let me see. I'll put some, for now I'll put some birds here. Put some birds on the pavement here. Because I've been drawing a lot of birds recently, so put some birds here. There we go. Maybe even some trees. So yeah, now, jellyfish, you actually gave me a good idea. You can now actually start
adding in your own elements to it now. So you don't actually have to follow the photo exactly. Like this you can turn this into a whole new world. Yeah. Missing a window in the middle of the building. Where? Yeah, I've done the windows. 1, 2. Maybe the windows here, I got them a bit mixed up. You need a sharpener, fam. Yeah, I know. Actually, where's my sharpener? Yeah, I got a sharpener. There we go. Above the sign. Oh, yeah. Too late now. Well, actually. Well, there's 1 now. No space for 2. Drawing with wood. Yeah, it's that. Look at that. Let me sharpen this one as well. There you go, that's better. That's better now. No other side as well, mate. Yeah, here. Look. Remember what I said, guys? It doesn't have to be exactly like the photo, remember? See? I'm just picking and choosing what I want to include. But yeah, guys, have a go at this as well. Have a go. Let's draw some of this pavement. This is more about perspective as opposed to accuracy. Yeah, I mean, in the future, I'm definitely going to look more about using the iPad for those accurate tutorials, those accurate line drawings. Because on the iPad, I can definitely do that. But when I'm freehand, it's more about the theory and putting it into practice. But I can definitely do that. Like you saw with the drawing I did on the iPad, that was perspective. That is still like a perspective drawing. Yeah, but because the iPad has tools, there's software that you can use, it just makes it easier. Like I learned about drawing assist, putting on the grid. You can turn a grid. You can make a grid in there. So there's like different methods that you can use to just make your drawing a lot more proportionally accurate. Right, so now I'm just going over little bits. I wonder if I can draw a person here. I'm just gonna, person sitting down on the curb. That's very oh, the only thing is that his face so I just drew that quickly. Clipping mask, yep. Right now I'm doing an angel falling from the sky, but the proportions and perspective is hard to get right. I would have to see the drawing, Joshua. I would have to see it. But if you kind of follow the rules of perspective, that will help you. And draw a grid first. Practice with the grid. So draw a grid or rule of thirds. You know what you could do as well? Search up different composition types and use that too. But the grid method helps. Rule of thirds help. So use composition and perspective. I'm going to check out your work, Joshua. Let me see. Joshua, do you follow me? If you don't follow me now. I'll follow you back as well. I'm going to check out your work. But if you follow me, I'm going to follow you back after this. Just send me a message and then I'll follow you. Yeah, see, now I'm just having fun. I'm just adding random stuff. If you know this area well, you might notice that there's a lot of foxes that like to hang around. So I'll draw a nice little fox here. And I've been drawing lots of foxes recently too. So that helps. The only thing is I don't draw animals. Oh, there's no art on his account. No hating. Not hating, but work on your shading. Okay. Check all my drawings that I've done before this. And you'll see how I shade. Yeah, I like the way you got the buildings looking smaller. Further away, you get better at that. How you get better at that. Yeah, practice the perspective drawing. Practice that. In different scenarios. So when you're in your environment, practice it like you know, try to notice it, and this goes for everyone, guys. Try to notice this 2-point perspective in your everyday life, or try to notice perspective in your everyday life. Wow, Aki, you must have come to my exhibition then as well. I think you might be a really big supporter of mine, man. I thank you so much. Aki, thank you so much, man. Jellyfish, I think Aki is a supporter actually, you know, to be fair. Because he went through all my work. You know, he's been studying my work. Like, do you know what I mean? So I think he's actually a supporter. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it there because I just realized it's 10 o'clock. Wow. But yeah, we've been very productive. We've been very, very productive, guys. 2-point perspective. This was the reference. Guys, feel free to screenshot this picture and use it. Yeah, and if you draw it, just tag me in there. Tag me in the drawing. This is mine. But yeah, thank you, guys. I'll see you on Monday. Don't forget, link in bio. You can purchase the 2-point guide. It's only £3. You can purchase that. If you still need a more of a basic guide to it or intro, check my YouTube channel or download the free guide, and that will help you out too. But yeah, guys, more and more projects on the way. So keep following, keep liking, keep sharing. Guys, thank you. And send me all your work as well. I'm going to catch up with all of yous in the next day or so. And don't forget, you can see this live stream up there too. But guys, thank you. Everyone, give yourself a round of applause, man. Productive night. Wow. Guys, get some rest. I'll see you soon. Have a good night.